back to another chapter from How to Win Friends and Influence People. And this chapter is He who can do this has the whole world with him. He who cannot walks a lonely way. And this chapter, the title doesn't give any indication what this chapter is about, but this chapter is about when you're dealing with somebody, there is always an exchange. There is always a bargain. Like, no matter how small it is, like your friend gets lunch for you, you're like, oh, I'll get it for you next time. Like that is an exchange. That is you do this for me, I do this for you. Like, it doesn't have to be necessarily like a parasitical relationship. It could be like a fair deal, but at the same time, like most of life, most of business, most of just how we interact with each other are transactions. And when you break it down this way, you need to understand that there are things that you can say to get a fair deal for you and get a fair deal for the other person. But a lot of people are either too frugal, they don't see it from your perspective, they're not necessarily open to what you're trying to sell them or what you're trying to offer them, and they're just closed off. And the way to get around this is to show them something that would benefit them first. So let's say, you want to go out to this new bar. Like, you literally, all you have to do is just send your friend the Instagram video and be like, yo, doesn't this look so much fun? He's like, yeah, we'll go there this weekend. Like, when you want somebody to do something, you need to show them why they should want to do it. And when you can start exemplifying this in your life, like, it's gonna help in so many facets. Because not only is it gonna help you in terms of your personal relationships, but this is also just sales 101. Like, you go into the business, you don't tell them, this is my price, this is what I'm gonna do for you. You're like, no, this is what I'm gonna do for you. You give the entire presentation, and then at the end you say the price, because you need to show them what you're gonna do and how that can happen. And in that order, because nobody in their right mind, when they see an advertisement, see the price first off, see whatever they're selling right at the end, and then go, here's my credit card, take my money. So it's all about framing it in this perspective. It's all about putting it in this light. It's all about making the most out of what you have, in influencing people to make a decision in your, like, in your best interest. And I'm not promoting you to like go out and scam people or do this or do that, but like on a baseline level, like, we have to convince people to take what we're selling. We have to convince people that our product is the best, that whatever we want to do is the right way to think, or the right action to take, or the right step. And we have to be careful and we have to be clever about this, because there's always the thing of like, this person is stuck in their ways. This person has an ego association with the way they were going to do things or the way they were going to approach things. And we need to take this into account. And it's why it's so important for us to frame things in this way, because look, if I went on this channel and I said, yeah, my ultimate goal from this is to make millions of dollars, and you guys are going to watch me, and because you guys are watching me, I'm going to make a lot of money. Like, that's like, what in that inspires people to look at my videos? What in that inspires people to continue watching these videos and continue giving me their time and give me their attention so that I could get ranked higher in the algorithm? Like, nothing of that. The only thing that I can offer is information. The only thing that I can offer is the things I've read, the things I've learned, the things I've experienced, and hopefully through sharing that, like, I'm giving value and people are getting better. So instead of sacrificing their time on some mindless stream or just mindless video, or I don't know what you guys watch anymore. I'm so far away from the content sphere, but I need to offer something so that people see my perspective, so that people see this, and then in return, I get the attention, I get the views, I get the clicks, I get the ranking in the algorithm, and I get pushed more. So it's a win-win for everybody. But me going out there saying that my ultimate goal is to have this as my career, and you guys just need to watch because this is my goal, and you need, like, it sounds so selfish from that perspective, and I want you to take this in mind, because like, we all have the best intentions with what we want, but if we don't frame it in the right way, it can come off in the wrong perspective. It can come off in the wrong way. It can come off as selfish. It can come off as you being greedy, or you wanting more, or you this or that. But like, let's start approaching the transactions of life in this way. Let's start thinking in this way, because when we think in this way, it's so much easier and so much more effective. And I feel like it's an artful way to get your point across. So start showing people what they want first, and then explain to them how they can get it. With that said, if you want to stick around on the channel, much appreciated. I'll leave a link to this video in the description. If you want to get this book, check it out with that link, because I get a little bit of kickback, so it's nice to see that, and it goes a long way to support the channel. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for making it this far, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.